Okay, this is the right trailer. All right.
You there, is my voice reaching your ears?
Yes, it is.
You have been summoned, brought here from a land far, far away.
I hope they show us some gameplay, like some combat gameplay. The city looks huge.
Who are you, and what are you doing here? Do you know what brought you here, and where you came from? I mean, do you even know where you are?
Bro, there's gonna be so much stuff you can explore, bro. Like, this is, bro, this is gonna be like GTA, but Dragon Ball Z version.
And it's not like you or I have any lead, so why not join the GS squad?
Hey, you! Keep your hands off that, you dirty thief! Move one more inch!
Hold on. I hope if this is what I think it is, if we can fight in the middle of the city, just straight up challenge people and just fight people in the middle of the city, and people just walking by, that shit would be comp.
One more inch, and you're finished. I'll knock you right into next week, do you hear me?
So, what do you say? Will you fight with us for the sake of world peace? You still don't know much about this world, right? Well, I want to test you with a special mission. Bulma and I talked it over, and we have decided that you will enroll in a school.
Oh, hell no, bro. What? Oh, fuck. Goku ain't never went to no fucking school.
There,
Man, I hope there's like a combat school or something, bro, because, man, I'm not going to this shit. I hope we get to choose if we go to this shit or not, because I'm not going to this shit.
you will learn more about this world.
It's nice to meet you both. I'm Lilica. Hey, everyone. It's rare to...
Hold on. Okay, we got, that looks like a demon race. Okay, human, probably human, half Saiyan. What the fuck is he? Is he a human? Human
It's
or
nice
half
to meet
Saiyan?
you both.
One of them.
I'm Lilica. Hey, everyone. It's rare to see new faces in this class. Well, nice to meet you.
Hey, punk, what do you think you're staring at? We'll see who's laughing in a minute.
Oh, he's a Saiyan.
Time to roll out! We're the GS Squad, champions of justice! Let's suit up! Time to show them what we can do. Heroes away!
Yes.
Heroes like us never lose! Right, trusty sidekick?
I feel some weird connection between us.
Good! Now release! I believe you can handle it.
Super Saiyan God.
Being impossible.
We can win if we work together.
What the fuck? Ain't no motherfucking way, bro. Now, why they add this shit in here, man? Niggas finna be transforming into Whis and Beerus and shit. Oh my gosh.
Amazing! I knew you could do it! You can win this, I know it!
You've grown strong. You might even have more potential than Gohan.
Whoa! Do you feel that power?
Take your time. Just focus on giving it everything you've got.
But why though? Why did they add this, bro? Holy shit, bro. I hope this is just like a, I hope this is not a combat feature and this is just a like a, you know, for you to learn your master and learn their moves and stuff. But I hope this is not an official transformation you can use throughout like the, you know, the time patrol thing.
Challenging us was your first mistake. It'll also be your last.
And it fucking is. Holy shit. Why did they add this? This defeats the whole purpose of Xenoverse. Like, are y'all being lazy? Like, why would you add that? There's no point. Bruh, the only reason why they should either add this is because it should be able to, like, teacher training. Like, you learn the moves from them, and you know, you play as them, you learn their moves, and that's that. Bro, I hope is, bro. Come on, man. Shit, man. Not the not the Super Saiyan God transformation. Y'all see it? Y'all peeped it? If y'all know, y'all know. This is from okay, so we probably got different transformation styles. If that's the case, that would be cool if we do have different transformation styles, because this was used in the Broly movie. Super Saiyan mixed with Kaioken? I think we could have did that already.
A superhero never turns their back on a person in need. Right, sidekick? Today begins the first chapter of our heroic saga.
Ooh, we can use weapons? Okay. I'm but a lie. I give my honest opinion. I really don't like that. You could transform it to an actual DBZ character mission. I don't like that. Let me see the gameplay.
Hard as it is to believe, Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 is 10 years old this year. That's a long time to support anything, but Xenoverse 2 is one of those rare games that found a community that stuck with it. Nothing lasts forever though, and Xenoverse 3 is looking to shake things up by moving the series to age 1000. At SGF, I got to play Xenoverse 3 and talk with producer Masayaki Hirano about age 1000, making a brand new Xenoverse game after 10 years, and why my character's room was so damn messy. Turns out, like almost all things Dragon Ball, there's a reason. My demo started with character select, Earthling or Saiyan. Now, normally I'd pick a Saiyan. I mean, who doesn't love your hair getting progressively bigger and more yellow as you power up? Am I right? But for this demo, I played an
What are the other races?
Earthling. Can't win them all, I suppose. But there I was in age 1000, in the most cluttered room you've ever seen in your life. Books and magazines everywhere, half-unpacked cardboard boxes atop plastic tubs, a sofa smack in the middle of it, and a desk and computer sitting next to what looks like one of the pods that Vegeta and Nappa arrived in during the Saiyan saga. Listen, I'm a pack rat, I get it. But man, it looks like my girl never got done unpacking, or maybe never even started. No time to tidy things up though. I had a mission, which meant heading down to the lobby and outside to meet up with my team. Along the way, I saw old favorites like Trunks, Natch, if you know anything about the Xenoverse lore, and Vegeta from the Saiyan arc. Maybe he was there to get his pod back. Who knows? Either way, he was sure to let me know that helping me was less work than carrying back my body bag. Rude. I also got to walk around the city a bit. One of the coolest things about Dragon Ball is its malleability. It can be just about anything it wants. But what does it mean to jump ahead that far in time? What might a Xenoverse game set in the far future be like? What would it allow the player to do? Hirano tells me that a lot of that comes from the late Akira Toriyama himself. Toriyama designed the characters and came up with the setting and the lore. Xenoverse has always been about doing something new with Dragon Ball, so age 1000 seemed like a good fit. But the team had to do a lot of work to make that a reality. While they didn't communicate with Toriyama directly, they did spend a lot of time talking to his team, going over resources and documentation, and figuring out how things worked and what they were and were not allowed to do. Hirano told me that they wanted to get as close to that vision as they could with Xenoverse 3. Once I was on my mission, joined up with characters like Brett, who you might have seen in the trailers, it was time for some classic Xenoverse action. I was in a kind of icy canyon, full of enemies who wanted nothing more than to make sure my team and I would need the Dragon Balls if we wanted to keep breathing. I won't lie to you, it's been a hot second since I played Xenoverse 2, but it's just one of those games
you skipped something. Hold on, I'll drink water.
It was time for some classic Xenoverse action. I was
Okay, Majin may be an android. Saiyan, Changeling,
In a kind of icy canyon, full of enemies who
or
wanted
Frost
nothing
Demon.
more than to make sure my team and I would need the Dragon Balls if we wanted to keep breathing. I won't lie to you, it's been a hot
Oh.
second since I played
I forget his character is a Saiyan.
Xenoverse 2, but it's just one of those games you jump back into. It didn't take long before I was flying into enemies at full speed, hitting them with a good old-fashioned combo, and canceling that into one of my special moves, like the Kamehameha or Kaioken combo that broke Nappa's back. It was fast and snappy and felt pretty slick.
Almost there.
If you've ever played any of the Xenoverse games, you'll be right at home, but it's easy to pick up and play even if you haven't, or haven't in a while. While I was
Okay.
taking out mooks, I got to play with a couple of Xenoverse 3's new additions. First, there are ultimate attacks. These aren't new exactly, but I did get to try out a crazy strong Kamehameha that lets you target multiple guys at once, and then unleash the power of the Kame style in a grand fashion.
Damn, you smack so many people at once.
When you've got a group of baddies that absolutely positively has to die in Xenoverse 3, accept no substitutes. Perhaps less flashy but no less exciting is the Soul Assist, which allows you to call on a character to help you out. My Soul Assist was Vegeta from the Saiyan Saga. Turns out his talk about teaming up wasn't just for show. When I called him in, he'd appear and we'd team up for a two-person Gallic gun. Rad.
You know what would have been raw? If she didn't have enough skill points for the teacher to do that, and like sometimes he won't even come and he'd be like, you don't deserve my help, like clown or some shit, and he doesn't come. You have to still have to fight him. Like spice it up a bit, man.
Naturally, all of this stuff is on a cooldown timer / meter because video games are only allowed to be fun sometimes, but it does rule when you pull one of these techniques off, and it's especially useful against bigger enemies. Once all the mooks in my ice canyon were dealt with, it was time for the big bad booty daddy of my demo, Broly himself. You ever had a boy, I sure am glad I'm not alone in this fight against the boss moment? Yeah? Well, that's Broly. Super Broly, not the one from Z. Important distinction. Anyway, Broly's how you'd figure. He likes to form this big energy field around himself and shoot ki blasts everywhere. Hard to dodge unless you find.
See, this is the thing I don't fuck with, like Dragon Ball Z games nowadays. Dragon Ball Z games back in the day used to be so destructive. Like all those ki blasters didn't even blow up that little ice boulder right there. What the fuck? Like nothing's being destroyed. It's like this. It's like it's not being Dragon Ball Z, bro. It's like the devs is being lazy. Like why? We want to see destruction. Like if he does some, like the intro could have been better than that. I get it's a demo, but like, damn, bro, like, I don't know. I'm not trying to judge it, but like, bro, like they gotta do something else, like different, bro.
Find the sweet spot amidst his barrage, or hide behind one of the big ice shards conveniently placed around the environment. That works great until Broly remembers he's Broly, and his ki blasts break through the thing, but hey, them's the breaks. Otherwise, he does Broly thing.
Like that's shitty. Let's be for real. That alone would have broke that whole shit, and that shit should have came flying at you, and you could have got damaged by that.
Broly, and his
But, like,
ki blasts
look.
break through the thing, but hey,
Like, what the fuck is that? I'm gonna lie. If I was a game director, I'd have been getting on all of their ass for this bullshit. Ooh, the shadows. No, I don't give a fuck about that. Make it more immersive.
them's the breaks. Otherwise, he does Broly things. Shoots giant energy waves from his mouth, smashes you into the ground and flings you mad yonder, and so on. Oh, and he blocks
I hate that. I hate that too. Like, you pause in the air and that.
by crossing his arms and
I gotta
staring at
see
you.
how.
It's a nice
I gotta see how game development is, so I can see like Like, what's really tea about it?
Nice touch. When he's not
When they introduced this system, this shit right here, I don't like it. But I'ma still buy it though.
When he's not doing that, or shooting energy blasts, your job is to get in his face and give him the business. And that's where Xenoverse 3's other cool new twist comes in play. The tricking question is called Soul Switch, which does exactly what it sounds like as your character pulls a blue flame into their chest and transforms into another character, complete with all their wonderful toys. This time around, I got Trunks, and if you're watching this, you probably know all of them by heart. Burning Attack, it's there. The slick sword combo into Energy Blast that put Frieza down? Yep. Tossing a dude into the air and then hitting him with a massive Energy Blast? That too.
And the character's doing more damage than your character. See, like, I can understand if, like, saying if you find Broly Super and you get to call on like Super Vegeta or Super Goku or Piccolo or Gogeta, but if you get to pick whoever you want, no. But I guess it is to
Soul
make.
Switch is a neat mechanic. It lets you be in the world with your own character while calling on a Dragon Ball character to not only power you up when you need it, but live out what it's like to be that character for a while. Pretty neat, and it worked pretty well against old Broly. After a little back and forth that involved me saving one of my characters, come on, Brett, you can do better, Broly finally went down.
I didn't know you had that kind of power.
I felt like I had a decent idea of what Xenoverse 3 was, but I still had more questions. How do you add stuff like Soul Switch and Soul Assist and the Age 1000 setting and keep Xenoverse feeling like Xenoverse? According to Hirano, it came down to being in dialogue with the community, seeing how
You see what y'all heard what he just said? Did y'all hear what he just said?
I felt like I had a decent idea of what Xenoverse 3 was, but I still had more questions. How do you add stuff like Soul Switch and Soul Assist and the Age 1000 setting and keep Xenoverse feeling like Xenoverse? According to Hirano, it came down to being in dialogue with the community, seeing how they'd played the series, and figuring out what they wanted to do in that world. Ultimately, he told me Xenoverse 3 was built around 3 core pillars: the story, the new characters, and customizability. Speaking of customization, Hirano told me that he thinks there's a level of customization in Xenoverse 3 that wasn't in the original games, and the team got there by approaching it with a different mindset. For the first 2 games, they focused on making things as balanced as possible, but as Hirano noted, once people figure out what the optimal answer is, that becomes how most people do it. In Xenoverse 3, they really
Not gonna lie, okay. I'll give them their props. This is a really big game. This is a really big game. But I feel as though that like they focused on how big the game is besides the core. Because they could have made a really good game without having the city being super big and having to explore different shit. But you know, that's the concept of Xenoverse 3.
wanted to focus on
of
customization
of the
and
Xenoverse
offering players a
franchise.
lot of different strategies so they could build the teams they enjoyed and play how they liked. I'm looking forward to digging that in the future, but I had one more question. One more thing that was bothering me. Why was my character's room so messy? The question got a laugh, but I also learned a little more about Xenoverse 3 as a result. Hirano assured me that the room would be tidied up over time, and Koa, the robot that hangs out there, would help. But he also told me that the idea with Xenoverse 3 was to really immerse players into that world, and there were story reasons that the room was so messy. Turns out your room is actually Bulma's room / office / storage unit. So the room may be a mess, but it's really not your fault. Makes sense to me. Xenoverse 3 already seems full of potential and fun new ideas for the series, but I know I'll be paying attention to that room as I get more time with it. I may just be an Earthling in Age 1000, but I do want to live in a nice space. That's one of the things that's always true, no matter what year it is, even if you are palling around with Goku and the gang.
Now's our chance!
For more, check out our previews of Ace Combat 8 and Final Fantasy Resonance, and for everything else in the world of gaming, keep it here at IGN.
Now's our chance!
Not gonna lie, I'ma still buy the game, but to me, this shit's a 7. I just said this, like, It's basically like GTA, but with Dragon Ball Z. That's why I'm saying, like, why, like, I don't want to, I don't want to do that. Like, it looks all right. Like, it's like, bro, I don't want to say it, but it's becoming like that. It's like Xenoverse is becoming like 2K. Like, they could have did so much other shit, but they focused on the city and like challenges and shit. I gotta be a game developer, bro, or like a director, cause I gotta fix these fucking games, cause this shit is not it, bro. Like, bro, I love Dragon Ball Z, bro. I love Dragon Ball Z, but this shit gonna get repetitive, bro. Not gonna lie. It seems like it's gonna get repetitive. And look, and bro, Dragon Ball Z, you gotta step up your game. This year is not the year to be playing fuck up. You got Wolverine. You got Phantom Blade. You got GTA 6. And that's all I'm naming. That's all. For real, for real. Y'all gotta tighten up, bro. Y'all gotta tighten up. But yeah, I give this review a 7. Like, no, 6.5. It didn't really show me nothing that was like, ooh, wow. Yeah, man. But if y'all want more videos like this, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video.